You're listening to Soap Dirt, the latest in television entertainment news.
Hey there, CBS soap opera fans. It's Soap Dirt on YouTube, and we have got your latest Young and the Restless promo. This is for the week of June 19th through June 23rd. There are 3 huge scenes, 3 huge storylines moving forward in big ways that are going to change everything forever. We are so excited to share this promo with you. We're going to describe it to you, then we're going to break it down for you in the context of the latest spoilers, and then we're going to show you this hot new promo straight from CBS Official. All right, if you haven't already, please reach down, click that subscribe button so you don't miss any of our Young and the Restless spoilers, casting news, all the good stuff you want about your favorite CBS soap opera. All right, so in these 3 big scenes we've got, the first is Billy and Jack and Ashley, and it looks like they are at the Jabot office. And Billy says, "That's from Traci? Calling a family meeting. No excuse." And he says, "You get the same thing?" Ashley says, "Yeah. What happened?" The second scene is Adam Newman and a sobbing Sally. Adam says, "Do you need the doctor?" Sally says, I want her, Adam, but you let her die. You're the reason that she's dead." The third scene is Chance and Faith and Nick and Sharon. Chance says, "Well, before we take this off, the explosives are going to have to be deactivated one by one because Faith has an explosive bomb belt on her that Cameron Kirsten attached to her." Nick says, "And you can do that, right?" Okay, so now we're going to tie this back to the current spoilers so we can tell you what day that you're going to see each of these things happen. So 2 of the 3 scenes all happen on Monday, June 19th, at least in part. The first is Adam and sobbing Sally. So you probably know by now that Young and the Restless killed Adam and Sally's little baby girl. And it's just such a twist. I think we were all expecting just more Adam-Nick angst and that the baby coming would bond Sally and Adam more and more angst. And, we were kind of all waiting for that. And then YNR just comes out of left field, kills this poor baby. And so on Monday, when Adam is asking her if she needs the doctor, it's because she's wailing and screaming like she's in agony. It's emotional pain. And then she starts yelling at him about, I want her, but you let her die. You're the reason she's dead. Because she found out from Elena Dawson that because she had no next of kin for them to contact, Nick wasn't there, they had to ask Adam, save Sally or try and save the baby. And, he was agonizing over that decision, but he decided to save Sally. And if the decision had been left up to the doctors because there had been no one there, that's the same decision they would have reached as well. But Sally doesn't care. She's just in this emotional agony. And then on Tuesday, Nick finally shows up to see Sally, and things are not good between them either. So also on Monday, we have the Chance, Faith, Nick, Sharon scenes. So obviously you saw at the end of the week that Cameron Kirsten's stay in Genoa City is over. Sharon stabbed him to death. I think this is the quickest villain arc they've ever had on this show. And I hate that it's over so fast simply because Lyndon Ashby is so fun to watch. He's so good. I don't know if you've ever seen him on any of the Teen Wolf stuff that he does. He's the sheriff on Teen Wolf, but he is super good on there. And I was hoping, he'd be around a few weeks. I mean, usually when they have a villain on, it's like it stretches out for weeks and weeks and months and months. And this has been like wham, bam, gone. So Cameron is gone. So the scene with the explosive belt, Faith is really upset. Cameron's laying there dead. And then they realize that Faith is, she's rigged to blow. And Chance is able to, because of his, history doing soldiering and investigating and leading teams, he has a basic knowledge of understanding explosives, and he's able to get everything off of her. And he also says that since he saw Sharon stab Cameron, he watched the whole thing. He knows 100% that it was in self-defense, so she won't face any charges or anything like that. So for the most part, by the end of Monday's episode, all the Cameron Kirsten stuff is over. It's over. Faith is getting cuddles from her mom. The family is there. And it just it was the quickest little arc. And just of interest, I watched an interview that Sharon Case, who plays Sharon Newman, did with Lyndon Ashby, of course, who plays Cameron, and they were talking to Michael Fairman, and he asked her about this story being a catalyst to get Schick back together, Sharon and Nick, and she said, this is not a romantic story, this is a horror story. This was not intended to get them back together. But the stuff with Sally and Adam and Nick that's going to get really volatile may serve that purpose as well. All right, so the very first scene we told you about is the one that will occur last in the week, it looks like, and that's with Traci Abbott being completely annoyed with the family for all their infighting and calling a family meeting. And it looks like that comes closer to Thursday. The actual text they get may come earlier in the week, but we're going to see Traci on Thursday, June 22nd, because that is the special standalone episode devoted to Abbott family patriarch John Abbott. And we know Traci's going to be part of that, and so this contentious family meeting is probably going to take place then. I do not expect Jack or Ashley to behave very well at all, because they've shown that they are just being petty and juvenile towards each other, and I see a lot more of that coming our way, but it sure is fun to watch, isn't it? All right, hang on, and we're going to show you that Y&R promo, but first, if you haven't already, reach down, click that subscribe button so you don't miss any of our Y&R spoilers, casting news, all the great stuff you need to know about Y&R on CBS Daytime. All right, hang tight, here's that promo.
That's from Traci calling a family meeting. No excuses, you get the same thing?
Yeah, what happened?
No, I want her, Adam. But you let her die. You're the reason that she's dead.
Well, before we take this off, the explosives are going to have to be carefully deactivated. One by one.
And you can do that, right?